Hi guys. Okay, let me bring you down a little bit. Ignore any crazy messes that you see because I'm going to explain that in a second. So, yeah, it's a mess. Like I don't know if you can see it, but I have so much laundry to do down here, which is going to be another video. So, anyway, I wanted to do a video kind of telling you guys where I've been, kind of giving you an update on everything that's happening right now. Just because I love you guys and I haven't talked to you in days. I don't know. I think it's been like 3 days. You guys can correct me. But yeah. And I'm not comfortable, so you know it wouldn't be a video with me without me moving around. My bed is stripped. We're not weirdos who sleep on a naked mattress. I'm just washing all of our bedding right now. So, this video could go two ways. It could be nice and calm. Or my kids could be fighting and running in here every 2 seconds, which is probably going to be the case, to be honest. So, it's been kind of rough for us lately. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I've been really sick. I'm actually getting worse, not better. It's just allergies and crud. You know, crud. That's what they call it. That's what it is. It's just the crud. We all kind of have it. The boys have a cough, the sneezing. You know, my eyes are itching. They're like, you can't tell because I put lovely concealer on it. But when I get the least little bit tired or like the least little bit sick, my eyes are black. Like you can tell when I'm sick because my eyes are black. Josh was like that too, coincidentally enough. So the boys, poor things. Anyway, it is hereditary, so my eyes get super dark. My eyes have been, like, black, like Josh was hit me in the face. Like, it's just bad. I just don't feel good. All this yuckiness, my head is just, like, bleh. It feels full and, like, heavy. I've been sniffling and coughing and sneezing and all the yucky stuff that comes with the lovely weather we've been having that makes total sense. So, that's number one. That's why really I've been MIA. I just have not felt good. And I've even planned a couple of plan with me's, even sick, just because I needed something to keep me sane. And I've really been enjoying planning lately. So I'm kind of changing my style a little bit, changing some things up a little bit. So just stay tuned, stick around with me. It's a little bit rocky when you're in transition, but I'm getting that done. I'm kind of finding a new groove, if you will. Then my internet sucks. It's awful. So I know I've mentioned it in a couple of plan with me's that my internet's been in and out. Well, it's still in and out. So we have had, in all, we have had 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had 6. What? That's not your shirt. That's Jaren's shirt. Go get me one of your shirts and I'll put them on. You gotta find one of your shirts. Tell Tristan to help you. Tell Tristan to help you find your shirt. We have had, this will be the 7th tech to come out to our house since we got the service. And we got the service in, I don't remember. I want to say like in the fall. But I really can't remember. I think it maybe in the winter time. Yeah. Yeah, I see Dada. It's a picture. Yeah, that is Mama. So, anyway, yeah, that's Tristan. Anyway, so when our internet's been going out 5 million times, and baby. Okay, he was determined that I needed to put Jaren's shirt on him, so I had to convince him otherwise. Okay, so, the texts keep coming out here. They can't figure out what's going on, and then they think they fixed the problem, and each tech is like, well, that tech wasn't very smart. That tech's not our best tech. What's really wrong with it is this, and then they'll do that, and then it'll be doing the same thing like within a day, 2 days, whatever. So anyway, it has been a horrible, and this is AT&T. So this is not like some podunk company It's AT&T. You know what I mean? It's UVerse. Like, this is the best we can get out here. You need to fix it. So anyway, it's just been really frustrating because every time I try to like upload, I'll be in the middle of uploading and then it'll just crash and nothing will work and then I can't get it back up. I have to like reset the system and then I have to put in codes for all of our TV. Like all the passwords have to be reset. My computer, the password, I have to re-enter all of that stuff. And it's like the password is like this flipping long. All these numbers and letters and jumbled up, and I have to like re-enter all of that, reset it, and then it'll be working for like an hour, and then I'll do it again. Like, it's just been ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous, to the point where Tristan's like, it's doing it again, and then we know, like, we have to redo it all. So that's been a struggle, okay? The boys, y'all, I'm not trying to be mean, but this has been a bad mom week for me. The boys are driving me bonkers. And when I say bonkers, I mean bonkers. I don't feel good. I really just want to be cuddled up in the bed, which at this point I don't. I want to feel better. But I just want to be in the bed with some soup and a book and just cocoon in a blanket and just be done with everything because I don't feel well. And they don't feel well either, so they're extra whiny. They're fighting all the time. They want to feel good, but they really don't. And they're not sick enough to be really sick. They're just sick enough to make it annoying to them. So they're annoyed with the way they feel, and their ears are itchy, and it's just a nightmare. So that's been an issue because Killian's not been napping well because he can't breathe as well. Because he keeps coughing and all of that, and then he's just not been sleeping well, which, I mean, that's since birth, right? But he hasn't been napping, and so I haven't had time to film, and it's just been a mess. I mean, it's just been a mess. I'm not trying to complain, and this is a long string of complaints. I'm just trying to tell you what's been going on, so I don't ever, like, just leave you guys without any explanation for days at a time. If you've been following my channel and subscribed to me for any length of time, you know I post regularly. Sometimes I'm sure I post too much and drive you nuts. But either way, I try to just give you guys an update on what's going on. It's not a big deal. Don't leave in the comments that you're sorry, because it's fine. Which, I mean, if you want to say that, that's fine. But don't be sorry. It's okay. It's just regular life, but it's just regular life. And it's, it's a lot. So, also, an update, Killian has learned how to climb out of his crib. So it's that time, a lot of kids do it where they climb out of the crib. He has practiced on the back of the couch, and he has learned how to climb out of his crib. So he does the whole thing. I mean, he does it professional level. He swings his foot over, like we've sat there and watched him. He gets to one corner of his bed, he slings his fat little leg over, and he just professionally drops down, hangs there for a second, gets his footing, and just drops down to the floor and smiles the biggest smile and runs out. It's awful, because if he's not ready to go to sleep, he's getting up thousands of times. So we've been going to bed later and later and fussing with him, trying to get him to go to sleep. Last night sucked horribly. He woke up at like 12:45. I hadn't even been asleep yet. I couldn't fall asleep. I felt like it was going to happen. You can just kind of feel things as a mom. I felt like he was going to wake up. So I was like, I don't know. I just couldn't sleep. And I was hoping it wasn't going to happen. But sure enough, 12:45, here he was. He woke up. I don't know why he woke up, but he did. And it took me a long time to get him to go back to sleep. So it took me till about 2 to get him to go back to sleep, and then I finally escaped his room and came back in here, and then Tristan woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning out of the blue wanting to watch TV, and I'm like, Tristan, it's the middle of the night. I mean, it's technically not, but why? No, like, what's going on here? What is happening right now? And he was just in and out of our room all morning until later on in the morning, like just waking up. He couldn't sleep. So it should be an interesting day. But anyway, that's kind of the stuff that's been going on. Just random things that are just like, holy cow. We decided we've been going back and forth, not making up our mind. You've probably heard me talk about it in a plan with me. We had decided to put Tristan in public school. We have decided not to do that. We're still going to stick with homeschooling. It's a very, very, very big decision, and it's one that we have went back and forth on, but we really think that homeschooling is best for him right now. That doesn't mean that we won't do public school a few years down the road, but for now we think that homeschooling is the best thing. I felt like that the whole time, but I did understand the other side of things. Of course, I really did. And you know, we were listening to outside pressures because that's what you do. And my husband especially was listening to outside pressures. And then he was the one who was like, no, it's bothered me for days and I can't shake it. Like, no, we're going to homeschool and this is the way it is. And, you know, I hope you feel the same way. And I was like, I felt that way the whole time. I mean, I did understand the other side of things, though. I mean, either way is fine. You know what I mean? Either way, your child can get a perfectly wonderful education, but it's all about the child and knowing your child. And so we have decided that homeschooling is going to be what we do. Inevitably, we don't know how long, just until we feel like something else needs to happen. So there's that. I have planner videos to catch up on. I have some fold with me's. I haven't even done a fold with me Friday in a while, so I've got to film some of those. I know that one of my YouTube sisters on here tagged me in a clean with me video. Excuse me. So I want to do that. I have to do my word on the weekend and go ahead and start thinking about that. So if you see 1,000 videos from me wearing this shirt or, you know, in the same outfit or looking the same way, well, girl, it's the same day. I'm just trying to get some things done and get caught up. I really want to get ahead so that this doesn't happen again and I can kind of schedule ahead of time. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. I would say a quick update, but it really wasn't. Just an update on what's been going on, because it has been ridiculous. And really, most of it's just been cranky children and cranky me, with a croaky, raspy, man-sounding voice and just not feeling very well. But yeah, and so I have been up to some things, so I'm going to share them. But I just need to get back on track and get back to feeling like a normal human being, and not a zombie lady. So hopefully I can do that. I've got a lot of cleaning to do. My house looks like a complete disaster, so maybe I'll take you along for a little bit of that. Because I ain't ashamed, girl. I am not ashamed. Y'all saw my mom purse. You've seen my dirty house. I am not even ashamed. So I might take you guys along for that. And I've also got a lot of things homeschool-wise that I'm going to share with you guys because I think it's going to be pretty cool. So I've got some of that coming. I've got lots of ideas bouncing around in my head. Sick days will do that to you. They give you time to think, and that's dangerous. So I have loads to share. So stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. I mean, who wouldn't want to listen to these crazy ramblings? And here comes a cranky kid now. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.